Yo, checking out. Yo, what's going down? This Jay Hamilton, Sonic Boom Bap. And yo, this little overview. I'm just gonna go through some of this stuff. This is about the zero G aftershock. And the zero G aftershock is it's samples. It's a sample library, and it's made for contact. You can use it in I guess you can use it in reasons. They have Apple loops here. If you scroll down here, you can see the formats. If you look over here, yeah, it's got the AIFF Apple loops. It supports the Rex2, the contact files, the EXS24, Halion, and NNXT. So some of these I'm familiar with, some I'm not, because I don't use some of these software synth packages or samplers or things like that. But one that I'm going to do this overview with is the ESX24. In fact, I did a review with it, and that's what I use. I use Logic. I'm a Logic user, so I went ahead and used the Logic. But from what I noticed, actually, when I downloaded this, um, everything comes with it. You can use the acid waves, the Apple loops. It's all in there. So if it's ready for any of those types of samplers you use. So just know that these files is big. It's over 4 gigs of data that you're gonna be downloading. So keep that in mind. Um. Anyway, so for my Mac users that use Logic, um, the easiest way that I used this basically was what you want to do is once you download the files, let me go here and look around. I just don't know where I exported it to. Oh yeah, here it is. Time and space. Okay, so you get all these compressed files and make a folder. You got everything here, and this is what I was talking about. If you look here, you got the acidized wave file folder. Everything's in there. Everything's broken down, so you can see all of that. And yeah, that's it. So what I did was I took this EXS24 instruments, and then all you have to do is, I'm not sure how you would do it in Reasons, Contact, or anything like that. But the cool thing about Logic, even though you have to do it the manual way, you're just gonna have to take this folder and put it in the right place. And basically, where you put it at is you got to go in the library, um, and you got to know the Mac OS file structure to even get this. If you don't, you may need some help. But if you check this out, what I'm doing here, it kind of gives you, just look at what I'm doing. So you go into application support. Once you're in application support, you use Logic, go into Logic. Then what you want to do is go into sampling instruments. Now I put the stuff in here already, you know what I mean? So this is it. I just dumped it all in here, and you can see it all in here. I put it in there previously. So once you got that in there, if you go into Logic, which I got running here, I'm using the older version on this computer. It's Logic 9. And even though Logic 10 is out, I like 9 because I run some older plugins, and um, Logic 10 doesn't support it. So, I'm kind of just I'm gonna have to use the newer version eventually because there's some new plugins that's coming out that won't work with Logic 9. But at the time period, at this time, this is what I'm gonna do. So, all right, so let's pull it up. So we got it, software instruments up. You want to go into the EXS24. Let's pull up the stereo. So there you go. Then you go in here, and voila, there it is. This is it. These are all the folders you saw. These are everything. These is all the patches or whatever you want to call them, presets. All the samples are broken down in here. So yeah, let's pull up something. Let's pull this up. Let's see what this sound like. So these samples got a really good sound quality. And basically what Aftershock is, this guy, the sound designer, can't think of his name at the moment. In fact, if I pull this up, what's the guy's name? Do they Sidebag, I think that's his name. He wanted to make a sound library, It's got ceramic type styles and stuff. So it's got atmospheres, ambiences, hits, sweeps, rises, effects, morphs, transforms, drones, and all kinds of stuff. And these things come in handy. I like to use these types of sounds just to accent my beats or whatever. So that gives you an idea. And these samples are pretty much dry, really. I mean, they probably have a little effect, but you don't have any reverb tail or anything like that, so you're gonna have to throw an effect on here or something to kind of give it a little more, juice. To make it sound a little more lively. And I just threw that on there just to kind of give you an idea, threw a little reverb there. It's the default So these are cool sounds here. You can really do a lot with these. Go through here, you got some bass effects and let's see what we're doing here. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just playing around with that, but you get the idea. Got let's see what these sound like here. Let's see. Wow. So you get the gist. A lot of different sounds here. And the sound quality is pretty good. You can go in and just got drones in here, and a lot of these samples in here, they kind of get cut off at the end. So you definitely need to throw some kind of effects on here to really, give it that sweet sound, But you got a lot of stuff to play around in here with, So yeah, you could do a lot with this. And another thing, let's go through some more of these presets here. Let's see. You got hits. Let's see what these sound like here. I don't even think I played with a lot of these. Let's see. Woo. It's next there, man. So yeah, you can really get busy with some of this stuff, Nice little hits there. I mean, you probably could make a whole track with this if you wanted. Yeah, they got snares. Let's see. Yeah, can play around with that if you're interested in those types of sounds from that. I wonder if it got kicks. Oh, it got kicks. Let's see what that sound like. So yeah, you got drum sounds in here. Yeah, you could probably make a whole track out of this. Um, yeah, you got morphs and yeah, so real interesting sounds. Yeah, you can play around with this all day, man. It's got reverse effects and let's see. That's the risers. I'm a big riser fan. I like anything with risers in it. I use that a lot for like transitions and things. Um, and it's another cool plugin I won't mention that does risers good. But if you didn't have any risers and you had this sample kit, this is really good. I mean, let me go up. Yeah, it's got a little. Yeah, yeah. So you got stuff. Yeah, interesting stuff here. And you can use these for transitions. So you got just about everything you would need to make a nice song with this sample library by itself. Let's see if I try mono. Let's see. Let's see legato. Let's see. Well. Yeah. So there you go. So you can just throw it in the ESX24, play it out on your keyboard. Um, Now I'm kind of interested to check out the Apple Loops function of this. Let's see if I can find the loops. All right, so let's take a look at the Apple Loops and see what this looks like. So I went ahead and dumped them in here already, but let's just take a look. So this is what, go in here, see the AIFF Apple Loops, and all these are in there. Basically AIFF files. So what I did was I just dumped let's go here. So what I did was I went in here and take it and you can just dump it in there. And then it'll just go right up in there and load right on up. And once you get it loaded up, um hmm. once you get it loaded up, you can go here and go there, and well, voila, there it is. Um, Now, this is what I noticed, and I don't know if I did it wrong, but I see there's no like tempo information here, and maybe it's not meant to be, key information and things like that. So, I guess if you want to use these bass sounds or anything, I don't even know what key these sounds play in, but um, they might all play it the same, maybe. But what I'm looking at here, it's not set up like that with the AIFF loops for Apple loops to work in Logic like that. Because usually, if you go in here, if you go to something else, like if I go to this Jam Pack, it's got like tempos, the key it's in, the beats, everything. It's right there. But once I go here, there's nothing there. And maybe it's not meant to be used like that. Maybe you just Maybe it's easier to work with the loops like this, putting it in here, and it's simpler to access it. Not sure if this is what the intention was with these, and maybe I did something wrong, but this is what it's looking like. But the cool thing is you got access to the WAV files. You can just dump them in here, so you don't have to, you know, I just hit yes, there you go, it's in there. So, um, not sure with the Apple Loops what benefit you get using it that way. I think if you used it in the XS, that's what I'm saying, right? I'm saying that right. Um, yes, it's the EXS 24. I mean, if you use it with that, then you can play it, and it's all set up. Everything's pitched out. You can play it on your keyboard and get busy, or you can just take the loop here and do what you want to with the loop. It's right there. You could just put it in your DAW and get busy. So I tried it out with the Apple Loops. This is what I'm working with. But hey, you got so many different ways to go at this. You can just put it in your favorite sampler and play it, or you got the actual samples here. You can do things with it. You can actually put it in the sampler yourself in a manual way. You can do it that way. So many different things. And like I said, I'm not sure if I did it wrong. So if let me know if I did it wrong, guys. My bad if I did, but I was just trying to show this off. But at least I showed you. You can put it in your Logic. I'm pretty sure it'll work in GarageBand. Maybe it works in GarageBand better, and maybe I should try that. But since I'm not running GarageBand, I really can't show you that. In fact, maybe I can. Um, let's pull up GarageBand. Now, they did mention the GarageBand before, so let's see what happens if I put it in GarageBand. Right, pulling up GarageBand. Um, I'm not running a new version. Let's just do a new project. I never really use this, so create. Not a GarageBand person. I use Logic. It's a little more easier for me. All right, here we go. Loop browser. Yay! Okay, there it is. Let's pull it up, see what happens. Okay, it's a little different here. I do see beats. So yeah, this is maybe it's meant to work in GarageBand and not Apple. Not inside Logic. So this is a little different. Let's just pull this out. Let's see where this will go. All right. All right. It's definitely got okay, found it. Let's take it down to 90. I don't see that really affecting anything. So, not sure what that's all about. But it does have the beats to the actual loops in here, so hey, you can load it in here. Um so I do see the beats in here for this. So I say maybe it's more compatible with GarageBand and with Logic per se. So maybe you want to try it and try it in GarageBand. You know. Yeah. So you can play around with that. Well, there you go. I'm pretty sure you can come up with something interesting just doing this. I probably wouldn't use the loops feature in this at all. I mean, but it's for any people that's interested in doing that. I'm pretty sure you can make something pretty snazzy. I'm not a garage band person, but you see what I did, and I can see the difference in the beats here that I didn't see in Logic per se. It didn't really show you anything. So you go here in Logic, it's not even showing you the beats. It's just blank. So it's more compatible with GarageBand. So hope that helps. So and it seems a little more easier to use in GarageBand, which I probably would use it in GarageBand, but I'm not a GarageBand user, so I would just pull it up in the um, XS24 and just get busy. Um, Hope this video helped you out. I know I was fumbling around trying to figure out what's going on, but this is how you get it to work. And time and space, like I said, they got very simple instructions. If you can use this video as a little help, or get in touch with time and space, or just read their instructions, which are pretty straight to the point and straightforward. But I hope this video helped you guys give you an idea what the sample library is about. Also, just make sure you tune in to Sonic Boom Bap. Check with us. Always got new information, new news about gear that's out there. I got a lot of info on Sonic Boom Bap about boutique synth makers, plugins. A lot of not a lot of the mainstream stuff like Roland and Yamaha don't really cover a lot of that. But if you want to find out the more cool, interesting stuff that a lot of independent companies are doing, small boutiques, then check out Sonic Boom Bap. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you and talk to you soon. Bye.